Alright. Shown down here is the West Hills Bridge spanning State Route 422. We have 422 westbound traffic, 422 eastbound traffic. That's our plan view. There will be traffic impacts to 422. Up here, this is the bridge, 422. So we're standing on 422, basically looking in at the paper. During this phase of construction, which we call phase one, there's going to be a work zone basically on the outside of the bridge. So this sections of the bridge here and this section of the bridge here will be worked on, primarily painting at this point. There's gonna be a lot of bridge painting. It'll look like a new structure. There won't be any new steel. It's gonna be a paint project. During the painting, traffic will be shown by 12-foot lanes here, 12-foot lanes here with channelizing devices, some concrete barrier to protect the workers, and there'll be some staging going on in there. And this is, again, this is the phase two of traffic control plan. There's the other phase is shown on this drawing over here. Okay. It's a very, very similar concept now where the work zone is on the inside of the bridge. So this section from here to over here will now be worked on, and the traffic will be on the outside. 12-foot lanes, 12-foot lanes with concrete barrier, and then the channelizing devices there. Channelizing devices reads a maneuver in case there's a wide load coming through on 422. The contractor is able to maneuver these a little bit better. And of course, the concrete barrier is a safe barrier for the workers' protection.
Now, these are single lanes on both sides of that bridge.
Correct.
So basically, what you're doing is you're bringing down the 2 lanes of traffic into a single lane to go under the bridge. But there's no decking on this. There's no changes into the decking.
No.
So this is all just paint project, mainly.
Paint project with minor repairs to the pedestals, just some concrete spalls. There'll be some minor deck repair. It's not a full deck replacement. No steel, no structural steel repairs at this point.
So it's not going to impact basically any of the traffic coming off those exits, and then because they can still pass to go to the hospital.
Right. There may be some flaggers on both sides of the bridge, allowing traffic to come in and out. Not going to be a long term. If it was long term, we'd do temporary signals. We don't anticipate the need for temporary signals here. Flaggers have more flexibility in case there's an ambulance or fire truck that's going through the area, especially with the ambulance and the hospital being nearby. We wanted to give the contractor the flexibility to see the oncoming ambulance, per se, and get them through.
And when do you anticipate to start this?
Spring of 2020.
Okay, so well over a year.
Yes.
And how long will it take to complete?
A full season. It's going to be spring to fall.
Okay. And do you think there's going to be any changes? Is this pretty much a set in stone plan, or?
I'd say 90% set, sure. Now, if something comes up, we will be inspecting the bridge again. If there's additional deficiencies that we find, we will be fixing those. This is a unique bridge in that the county owns it. PennDOT doesn't own this structure. Armstrong County does. So we're doing the design in District 10. Our own design unit is handling the design. I'm managing the project. And then the construction will be, there'll be some cost sharing then with the county, state, and federal funding sources.
Do you know the total amount of this project?
1.9 million.
Okay. So when you say cost sharing with the county, approximate what they would have to come up with?
Around 5%.
Okay. All right. So PennDOT taking the bulk of this because it goes over 422, or?
Yeah, exactly. It's and the nature of it is I call it a very sensitive bridge. There's not a lot of ingress and egress to the hospital and some businesses. It's not a good bridge for the traveling public that would need closed at some point. It also, of course, spans 422, being a major route in our district, and just joint partnership with the county. We've had good discussions with them so far. And the design team's working hard at it, but it's not a bridge that we want to let go and deteriorate to the point where we need to replace it. It's a K-frame structure is the name of it, and it's very difficult to do a significant amount of work without closing it. It connects similar to a truss, and trusses are also another type of structure that's very difficult to work on for any substantial structural repairs. Our goal is to not close this bridge and keep traffic open the whole time.
Now, was this identified, because I know you're going around the counties and all the different districts and you're identifying bridges that are deficient. Was this deficient or just in need of some maintenance just so it doesn't become deficient?
Correct. It's preventative maintenance. We want it to not become poor. The new term right now PennDOT's using is poor. We're starting to get away from the term structurally deficient. It was not in a poor condition yet, so the preventative maintenance project allows us to continue the service life without it being in a poor condition.